I haven't drank lately because I don't have a. I can't drink anything sweet. I gave up sweets.
Toma tequila.
But like I like it with like a squirt or stupid ass. No, like a paloma.
It's like is. Abre la boca.
Stupid ass. What's up, everybody?
How are you guys doing?
Welcome back to CharroBeans podcast, a Mariachi podcast.
Made in 2020, a podcast made for you.
Sound like a damn politician.
You
Just like making up new slogans like this podcast is for you and your children and your children's children and your generation of little charros.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
We want to endorse you. No. You
Endorse
want to
you?
endorse us.
Yeah, I guess.
CharroBeans for Congress, bro. For Senate?
No, I would want to be president of relations of
HOA.
of HOA.
Yeah, make an HOA here in your neighborhood.
That's funny because I don't have an HOA, but that's the one thing I don't want to do. So I know, eventually when I move at some point, that's one thing I don't want. Like, you know what HOAs do, right?
Yeah.
Like
They just charge you for nothing.
they're the old people that are just walking around. They're just like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Here's $60 that you owe to our government foundation or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
that's what they do. They just go around and they say like, I don't like this fee. I don't like this fee. They're like the police
Yeah,
of
like
the
I
neighbors.
notice your house is yellow. And if you notice here, we have a nice pattern of gray and white.
Well, that's the thing. Like, they don't want anything of your house looking special. Like,
Yeah.
they want them all cookie cutter or whatever. And then that's one thing that I don't like. Just because they're gonna be telling me what to do,
No,
like with my
te
own
co-
house,
Te
way.
corren, güey, no es con la calaca aquí afuera, güey.
See, way.
They're like,
That's true.
that's a $60 fee right there.
Because my wife does this thing where she dresses up this big ass skeleton, and it's in the front yard. It's like year round, and like when cars are driving by, they're probably just looking like.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like my mom is very like back in the day. I don't know about even how your mom was, but she wouldn't let me wear like skulls or
Yeah.
anything like that because she thought it was like
Or like Halloween era del Diablo.
or like it's Witch's Day and stuff like that. I'm just like I'm just trying to eat candy. Like the fat kid in me was just like I'm just trying to get Kit Kat
Yeah.
bars, you know.
Like, no, es el Diablo.
Yeah, and then like when I wore like skulls and stuff, which was they were kind of in back then because everybody was emo. So I remember I just wanted to wear like a skull T-shirt or like a skull belt or anything like that, and it was like ni mergas, and they would just tell me I couldn't. So I guess I just have it. I've always had a thing for not being told what to do.
Yeah, it's definitely like,
I still did it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like yeah, okay, whatever.
yeah.
I wasn't rebellious to the fact where I was gonna be like, no, I'm gonna wear them, whatever. I guess that if I would have done that, I would have been like
Not te vergan.
in jail.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
right. You
What are
know,
talking
'cause, like if you, like you know how your mom would tell you, they would just tell you like no hagas esto, and you're just like okay, like you get mad, but you'd be like okay, and then if you don't do that, is that how that leads to jail? Is there a connection to that? Como
No,
cuando
I-
eres chiquillo and like
No, I think
haces maldad, and then they tell you que no, and then you're just like no.
no, I think it's more like abuse and like neglectfulness.
Mm.
Where like they want your attention. Where you get neglected and they want your attention. So that's when you hear like they start being bad at school. Because that's the only way
Maybe.
that they can like get you. No, I'm telling you, bro.
Mm.
Right.
You're a doctor, right? You're like
Right.
Tochas a
They
la gente.
nothing.
Yeah, that's your thing, right?
No.
You were a toucher.
No, it's like psychology.
You were a toucher. That's like what's it called? Just making your whole career field like boil down to that. Like, no más te gusta tochar, güey. You're just like.
But so I'm good at
Never
it. Tommy was like, what? What was
mind.
that?
No, nada. But anyway, yeah, we're not gonna get HOA, guys. We're just vibing today.
Which is humble today.
Yeah, ándale,
Modestos.
somos humildes. This is episode 178. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer to 180. Not that anything special is gonna happen, but it's just like it's coming up, you know. And we're getting into the month of March. Actually, this is the first. Wait, 7 days ago. No, it's not the first. It's not the first one in March. This is the second episode in March. But It's clearing up. I don't know if you saw it today, but it's hot as hell. Well, it's not bad.
Well, I
It's not
felt
bad.
it.
But it's a little bit humid. The weather here in Texas is shifting a little bit. We're getting into that season where actually this morning I left and I mean it was a little cool outside. When I came home, it was hot. So it's kind of getting into that season where it's just like you don't know what to wear.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden you have to wear one thing and then another thing.
You have
And
to
then
like prepare for all the weathers.
Mhm.
Because I woke up today, it's estaba fresco. And I went out with a
Por eso,
jacket,
yeah.
but I was like, por si acaso, I'm gonna wear a nice shirt. And sure enough, it's fucking hot.
Por eso digo.
Se puede hacer nada.
Which is kind of annoying. Just like for cold fronts are coming in for like this Saturday we played and
Oh yeah, I really fucked up there. Because I was like in the comfort of my home, you know, donde está el AC. So está bien a gusto. I was like, no pasa nada afuera.
Yeah.
Even though I guess that makes sense, right? If it's the weather is bad outside, your AC should be like working.
Right.
It's struggling to like keep the
internal temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like si salí afuera sin chamarra, I was like, oh la verga, like si pica el frío.
Yeah. And it was just unexpected a little bit. Just 'cause, like I said, it's been kind of like what's it called? Teeter-tottering, like up and down as far as temperatures. Yeah. Dumbass. So that season kind of signals that it's getting greener out there. The leaves are coming back. We're getting closer into spring. We just sprang forward for daylight savings. So right now we're just kind of looking into
tornado season.
Yeah. And then just severe weather. Just getting gigs that happen to be outside and stuff like that.
Well, that's why we lost a gig this week.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. How do you feel about that?
What?
Because Arturo was just like, man, just clientes ya no aguantan nada. Yeah. He was all telling the Mike.
Yeah.
He was like, ¿no te acuerdas, don Mike? Like, las chamas las estaban afuera, les valía madres, estábamos afuera, quién sabe quién.
I don't think a gig, when you make a party, I don't think it's meant to like have your guests endure like extreme weather.
Yeah.
You know? I think you should enjoy it and not worry about things. It's where you can like let loose a little bit, you know? Yo por eso no tengo fiestas, güey.
It's just funny because I didn't know you were a bitch.
that's what he was saying.
Because that's what Arturo was saying. So if you want the story, it was pretty much what Arturo told us. We had a gig before all the gigs that we had on Saturday.
Yeah.
And he's like, severe weather kind of affected it because they were like, miraron the meteorologist report.
Yeah.
You know, I guess they were bien atentos, you know, after primer impacto. They're just watching. They're like, nah, como que viene la lluvia, no?
Yeah.
And they're just like, you know how they have all the animations and shit?
Yeah.
So they were low-key worried, and they ended up canceling the gig. Or not canceling, sorry, postponing.
Yeah.
We actually have it this Friday now.
Yeah.
So what happens if it rains again? They're just going to bitch out again?
That's the thing, too. Like, you should have a plan B. You know, like if you have a party, you should at least be able to like maybe move the party inside or turn it like tents.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because otherwise, pues sí, güey, se va a ir la gente.
Pero si tienes una casita, güey.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like you get like the tarps.
No, that's true. Because I'm not sure what's gonna happen at this Friday gig, right? For them kind of postponing or whatever. But it was just funny to Arturo that it's just like I guess people aren't willing to endure a tornado to do this gig.
Yeah, and because he was talking about the last time we did something like this, and it was bad.
Yeah,
like luckily that party was raining really bad, and they had tarps, but they were getting blown away.
Yeah,
right, and we all went into this little shed.
Yeah,
and
hot shed too.
Yeah,
because we the whole party ends up going into this tiny shed, like con los clientes, los invitados, and then us.
And everybody was like moving around, so everybody's like producing heat, and so we go into the shed and we close the doors because it's running outside.
Do you notice a smell?
Huh?
Like you know, like we're like in a small like right there. We were in a barn, right? And I've noticed that like a mixture of all the smells of like cuando juntas como el cologne, you know, and it mixes with like this old lady. With this, like, este vato que no se bañó.
Yeah.
There's just like a culmination of smells sometimes.
Is it musk? All right.
Well,
It's
musk is like por eso digo el que no se bañó, and it just
Yeah.
has like yeah. But I'm saying like when that gets combined with like la señora que sí se bañó and she's wearing like the Victoria's Secret like
Yeah.
puff puff puff, you know, that all mixed. Like in that situation, I remember we went into that little shed and we're all just playing there, and I'm just like,
And you could smell it, bro, because Sammy doesn't smell.
yeah,
I think you guys know.
yeah. Ever since
Um,
COVID, man.
Like I don't mecos and
Oh, it's crazy, man. Because yeah, like if I smell, because all the time my wife is like, "Do you smell that?" I'm like, "No, I can't."
How
feel-
long
I-
have we been together?
I feel like Dewey.
doing-
Have you seen that movie, Dewey Cox?
No.
No, that's like he can't smell.
Oh, okay.
That's me. But there's one time they're like, "Can't you smell it?" And he's like, "No, I can't."
Yeah.
And they like forget. They're like, "Oh yeah, yeah." No, that's me, man. It's just ever since COVID. Dang, 6 years ago. Yeah, knocked out my sense of smell. Like I can smell. Like it's not. Like, I can't smell everything, but like I think I do think I don't smell things the way I'm supposed to. Como que hay veces que algo bien potente, pues I can smell. Pero
Yeah. So yeah, you get, all the
Yeah.
smells come together, and
Yeah.
you just have to endure it.
You know, the other thing, speaking of smells, you know when you're like playing at a gig y luego se te acerca la señora o el señor, like, y te dicen, no, pues si pueden tocar esta, quién sabe qué, but they'll be like, si pueden tocar esta.
Oh yeah.
And you're just like, the whole time it's just like, shh, and it's all the, like, sus, ¿cómo se dice? Like their hot breath.
Yeah.
And I can tell that like they drink coffee.
Los charros, güey, no manches. Cuando
Oh, yeah.
estoy platicando, and
Sunburn.
they're like, ¿no tienes cuerdas? I'm like, oh, su puta madre. I'm like, no, ahorita no. Pues es que me mareé, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Like it's I feel like that SpongeBob episode where they just he thinks he's ugly, and it's really that just that he has bad breath.
I think I vaguely remember it.
Yeah, and he's just like, you mind if I sit here? And he's like, no, not at all, not at all. Y luego le pega, and the guy's like,
Yeah.
like it's just really because he had bad breath.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's funny too because it's like required in some places. Like tú dices los charros, so you're like playing with each other. Mariachi. Pause. We're playing with each other like mariachi, and we're at the gig or whatever. Y se te acercan, and they're talking. They have to talk loud sometimes because we're at a party or whatever. But it's like I understand you have to talk loud, but you got to put like a firewall there or like un filtro.
That's my biggest fear because I'm taller than most of you guys. So talking to you guys like frente frente, like you guys are in that aim, right? So sometimes I feel like, I don't know if you notice when I talk to you, I'm like,
Todo jorobado.
I'm like, hey, güey, es que...
And I'm like...
sí, güey. Like, como que volteo la boca, you know?
Yeah.
Because I do talk... If I talk to you like this,
Yeah.
like, your nose is right here, bro.
Yeah. It's un besito.
Can you smell it? Be honest, bro. Can you
No,
smell
I
it, bro?
can't. I can't. That's what I'm saying. Like,
No, but I mean, si fuera potente, you would smell it.
it would have to,
Yeah.
exactly. So if anything, I'm smelling something, but I can't smell it. Like I don't smell anything potent, and that's why, like, I don't know if you do this, but like my thing is like I try to eat gum. Well, I brush my teeth and stuff, right? But like, hay veces que pues tomas un café, or like we stop at QT and we get like a onion sandwich. You know, it's just I don't know. Like you eat something that just has like this week we stopped at a QT and I got a hot dog. Ya ves que Arturo siempre he's like the glizzy king. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he loves getting
No,
glizzies,
sí.
bro. Siempre agarran like one hot dog and he like he dresses it up and everything. So I was like, maybe you're onto something. Let me see. A ver qué. Hombre, wey, I got the blackest hot dog I've ever seen. Way like estaba todo like it was brown. Like it's supposed to be like pinkish. And I looked at it and I was like, why is this so brown? Why is this one like tanned? Why is this one like was set out for like at least 19 hours? Like I got mine like well done, you know?
It's not well done. It's like, congratulations. It's like,
Yeah, this was congratulations.
no, lo que me caga a mí es el pan. Like I've
yeah.
noticed that I stopped getting them because sometimes the bun is super hard.
Yeah.
You know, like lo agarras and you're like, like that pinche duro.
Look at me caga también because you pull it out and it's hard.
Yeah.
And then like, I don't know about you, but I throw it away because I already touched it. So like, I'll take a chance and I'm like, maybe I just got a bad one, you know? So like, I'll touch it and I'm like, man, fuck.
Yeah.
Throw it away and I grab another one and it's harder and I'm like, fuck.
Or
That means
it's-
I have to make it on that one.
Or it's like soggy. Because
Oh, I haven't had a
sometimes,
soggy one.
yeah, I had a soggy one.
Se le
and,
metió el agua?
I guess.
We'll see.
And because, as you're trying to eat it, se deshace.
Yeah.
I was like, me lleva la verga. So now, I don't really get glizzies anymore. Mejor agarro unos taquitos.
Yeah.
Or, have you tried the kitchen food?
Yeah, the kitchen food's really good.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's
I like
good.
it.
Yeah.
The ice cream's good too.
Yeah.
Or unos taquitos también. They're good, man.
Well, the reason I bring it up is because we had two gigs, right, on Saturday, and lo que pasó es de que dijeron that we said we postponed it. We went to the first one, which was ¿cómo se llama? It was that place that looked like a church. ¿Te acuerdas? It looked like an amphitheater inside or something. Es lo que dijo don Mike. He's like, como que aquí parece iglesia. He was like, And apparently, like they played there before, but like a long time ago. Arturo was saying that they played there a long time ago.
Way before us.
Yeah, it was in Denton. Yeah, way before us, exactly. Like I forget that Arturo and all them had a life before us. Like
I forget that Arturo's 40.
Damn. Yeah, like they had a whole like, it's funny because we're the supposedly we're like the wives, like like
what'd you say?
like the wives.
¿Por qué?
Because like we try to imagine that they didn't have a life before us,
Gotcha.
before we got married,
Yeah.
So like como nosotros ya estamos casados since we started playing with 17 9 years. I think I've been playing with these guys. Wait, I'm lying.
17. That's like
oh shit, no, never mind. That's
like
when
8.
that's when I went full time. So basically that.
Yeah.
13. Oh, okay, so I've been going longer. It's like more than 10, 11, 12 years, whatever.
That was your dating phase, bro.
Yeah, maybe, right?
No cuenta.
No andaba like comprometido, like for reals. Yeah. So I think it was like the relationship is complicated. Like me ven de vez en cuando, and stuff like that. It's complicated, guys. But yeah, I forget that these guys had a whole group like before. Or it's like whenever Arturo says like when he got started, like in el grupo and stuff, and he's like, yeah, like pues aquí era de mis primeras chambas and this and that. And I'm like, you had gigs without me, bro. Like, como que te pega en tu corazón. You're just like, I can't believe you love somebody before me, bro.
Yeah. You had another guitarrón player, bro.
I feel like a jealous, like, just like a jealous girl. Just like, how could you, bro?
It's okay, man. You're with him now, right?
I'm like,
right.
Yeah, but we're not happy, not like we used to be. No,
Yeah.
Just go into it. No, but anyway, so we played at this like little amphitheater looking place, and it's funny because when we walked in, I thought it was a quinceañera.
Yeah, me too.
Like everything around you like looked like a quinceañera.
It was a salon too.
Yeah.
Usually like a birthday, you have it like at a house.
Yeah.
Right.
So we pulled up and everything was pink and there's like rhinestones everywhere. It was like all bedazzled and whatnot.
El no se ve 60, right? She was turning 60.
Oh, she was 50, bro. No,
50?
wait. Now I'm trying to imagine her. Like, was she 50 or 60? She didn't look that old.
I don't remember what she looked like. I should remember like a number. And I was like, damn.
Por eso digo, I thought it was a quinceañera.
Yeah.
I thought the one we were playing for was like the mom of the quinceañera, but it turns out she was the quinceañera or cincuentañera. No, does that check out? Can we get a check on that? Yeah, cincuentañera or whatever it is. Yeah, she was the honored. What do you say? The queen of honor. Yeah, reina de honor.
Is that what it is? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm just making up terms.
Yo te estoy creyendo, güey. No,
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, it totally was. Hasta teníamos todo el grupo, güey. We're just like, con Paco
we're
y todo.
full.
Yeah.
Tocó de menos. I was like, what the fuck is this?
For real, dude. It's because it's very rare that we get like the full group, like the 3 violins. And so it's funny because I always think like when we get there and it's a full group, I'm like, oh shit, like they paid premium, bro. Like we got premium plus. Con Mariachi. But we pulled up and it was all of us and we played there. It was just an hour, which I think I was telling. Who was I saying? Oh, it was Arturo. He was telling me that my mom called to ask for mariachi for my sister's 30 and 15 and stuff like that.
It's not looking too good, right?
Yeah, it's because it's in September, right? Quedas invitado. You're like, tengo chamba.
Like he said we're going to Wichita.
Apparently, yeah, van a ir.
Wichita Falls.
Yeah, Arturo told me, he's like, oh, by the way, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. Yeah. Es que voy de chambalán, güey. O más bien, soy hermano de la reina. Huh?
De la princesa, ¿no?
Right. See, that makes sense.
Okay.
Like princesa. What the fuck? princesa.
Yeah.
And then la señora era, pues, la reina, right?
La reina,
La reina es el rey.
yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Trying to wrap it up with mariachi. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, but yeah, that's what Arturo was saying, that we're going to play it. My mom was asking for an hour, like, for that thing. And I think I had told my mom before, too, like, it's just an hour goes by so fast.
Yeah.
Anytime we play at a...
You're trying to get more chamba, like, am I, like, unas 3 horas tan siquiera.
I was like, yo los pago, no hay pedo. Yeah. No, it's because I've just noticed that, like, I feel like an hour just... Like, I don't know how you felt on Saturday, but de volada, that first gig. The second one felt longer, but that first one, the one for the señora, like, I felt like we just barely started jamming, and then Arturo was like, nah, pues ya, se acabó, vámonos.
Yeah.
You know? And the other thing about that was that, I mean, they had people there and everything, and they were asking for their songs and everything, so that's why it kept it kind of going.
Yeah. They were asking for good rap.
Yeah, like they...
Ni me acuerdo que pidieron.
Pero sí tenía canciones. Yeah. The whole point is that we weren't necessarily, like, stressing for, like, what's coming up next. Like, una y otra.
The second one made me feel more anxious because it was a quinceañera. That one, esa sí era quinceañera.
Yeah.
And it was a bunch of kids, bro.
Yeah.
And so when you get there, like, you know, like they darken the lights so they can be dancing and like goofing around or whatever.
Yeah.
And when we get there, they turn up, like, the brightest lights up, and everybody's just kind of sitting there like, ya váyanse, güey, you know, we're trying to, like, have fun. And for me, that makes me kind of like, fuck, I don't want to be here, bro. Like, everybody's just looking at you like, or like se van, like they exit the building. They're like, yeah,
dude. It's funny because, like, sometimes we're the indicator that maybe we're at this party for too long.
Yeah.
Like for like people. Like they'll somebody's like, all right, wrap it up.
Yeah.
And they grab their purse, like, y los miras, están despidiendo y todo. I'm like, digo lo bueno, güey.
Yeah.
Fuck, you know? No, but I know what you're saying because that's how I was getting to that next gig. It's because we finished that gig, the first one, con la cincuentañera, right? And it was funny because we were all like, I think we were all hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all all trying to tell the boss, like, hey, Arturo, un cevichito por ahí, you know, un chicken fillet por ahí, güey. And we stopped at a QT because, one, we were hungry, so we all got our little snacky snack / meal or whatever. And then after that, we realized that we didn't have the address for the second one.
Yeah.
Arturo was tripping out because he was like, hey, güey, pues, ¿cómo les explico? Like, I don't have the address to the next gig. And we're like, what? Like, it's funny because we just knew the vicinity. Like, we knew it was in Aubrey, Texas. We knew that we had to drive over there, and that was the plan or whatever. But, pues, ¿a dónde llegamos, güey?
Yeah,
you know, es el pedo. So what Arturo ended up doing is we just, like, I think we stayed at that, what was it, like a Circle K or something like that?
It was Circle K. We sat outside, and I was tripped out. Sometimes I don't pay attention. So I thought we were gonna, like, pick up, like, Paco and Boyo and Don Luis.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so we're all sitting there, like, we all parked there, and we're talking to Paco, like, across the windows. Yeah. Right, and I'm like, pues ya súbanse, güey. Yeah, like, why are we not leaving? It's like, bro, I don't have the address. I'm like, then how the fuck, how'd you book the gig? You know, like, he's like, es que no me, like, I guess they just shook hands. Yeah. Like, no me imagino el trato de que, ¿pueden tocar en mi fiesta en Aubrey? Sí, sale. Ya está, gracias. You know, like, what the fuck? Just, you know, and then right now it's like, in the address, and he kept calling her, right?
Yeah, he kept calling her.
He was kind of like, casi como, what's the word? Como acosando, like he was like calling, like text message, right? And I'm like, bro, yeah, te llamo la policía, you know? Like,
yeah. Well, he kept calling because one, he's got mariachis, like, they were in their cars, and we're just like, well, what's the move? Like, pues de aquí, ¿qué hacemos? You know? And I understand that because we're just like, well, if we have nothing to do, pues, let's just go home. Yeah. I'm like, as much as I want to hang out with you guys, pues, if we're not making money talks, motherfucker. Let's get the fuck out of here. You know? I was like, was it you? Or like, pues al talón, güey, ya que chingados.
Sí, güey. Like, vamos al Whataburger. How are we gonna just work 1 hour, bro?
Sí, güey. So Arturo had just been calling, and this lady just wasn't answering, which it's kind of understandable in a sense because, one, she's at a party, right? And I don't know if you've noticed, but like anytime girls go to these parties, like they wear dresses, so they don't have their phone on them.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Like they always have like maybe they'll have like a little clutch purse or whatever, but they're not like como uno. Like I think Zara, my wife, put on my pants one time and she's like, "Damn, you got hella pockets," and it's because we do have deep pockets. But like girls like metes like just the tip, bro. ya no queda nada
All right,
más.
I have a follow-up question to that.
What's up?
You put on Zara's
No.
pants?
I already know.
No,
You can.
Don't
you can
lie
ask
to me,
her.
bro.
No,
It's
I'm being
okay.
for real.
Are you,
No me quedan, güey. I'm like, not that I
but
would
you
know.
tried.
No, because like based off her circumference and my circumferences, and she put on mine, I was like, one, si te quedan esas, comadre, pues that means that I'm fucking thick as fuck, bro. And I was like, and I don't need to see you. No, ¿qué le dije? I was like, I don't need you to see me like this, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, because if my ass looks fat in them jeans, you're never gonna get past that, you know? Haz de cuenta.
O sea, no poder con tus celos, like con tu envidia.
Yeah, ándale. So I'm just like, I can't look better than you in these jeans. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. So yeah, I never did. Yeah, but she's trying my shit on. Look, she puts on my shirt when she doesn't feel like wearing, like, you know, because all girls' shirts are like tighter.
Yeah.
Right? And mine apparently fit like a fucking ¿cómo se llama? Como el gabán.
Yeah.
Parece charra, güey. She puts it on, she's like, a la chamba, cabrón.
It's like Green Day.
Sí, güey. But no, anyway, yeah, like, so with our pockets, like, if we're like at a wedding or anything, pues we have everything in our pockets. We have our wallet. Like, nothing changes is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We have our phone. We have our keys. Hasta tenemos, like, you know, papeles. We have like our on the business cards.
Cambio monedas.
I think I told you, like, for my wedding, bro, like, if I would have gotten mugged, ya valió madre, güey. I had like thousands of dollars. It's because I paid everybody that day.
I got you, yeah.
I was like, Mariachi. I felt like fucking Tony Soprano. I was like, here you go for your troubles. El taquero, I'm like, here you go for your troubles. Like, El Mariachi. I was like, ustedes de grapa, güey.
You guys are my friends, right?
Yeah, you guys got me right. No,
no, I what I picture was like this lady like blacked out, right? Cause
was she?
No.
Wait, what do you mean blacked out?
That was just my thought. Like they were having a party.
Oh, I see.
And she was enjoying the party.
Yeah.
And valió madre. Like
she was
like, like her phone's ringing and she's on the floor too.
Yeah.
You know?
Like la más responsable that we need to talk to. She's like, she's right next to the keg, bro.
That was my thought when she wasn't entering.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was funny, like Arturo's plan, because like we play at 9. Obviously, if we don't show up at 9, they're gonna get suspicious, right? And so we're just like it's a waiting game now, no?
Yeah.
It's like 9:05. It's like no nada way, you know. I'm like, Paco, you know, like
bro,
but you have nothing to do, bro. It's just like Sammy.
Yeah, I'm like over here running out of data. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
like,
bro, you're like in Aubrey, bro. Like no nada. There's
nada.
no fucking signal. You're like on the SOS.
Yeah, this little satellite. Yeah. Just like, no sé dónde estás, güey, pero estás bien pinche perdido.
And yeah, it's like 9:10. We're like, all right, they gotta notice something, right? And then by like 9:15, I think that's when I got like a call. Mm-hmm. And like that call was funny because Arturo was low key kind of regañándola.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
He was like, hola, señora, no, pues estoy llamando para que me mande la dirección y no me contesta. ¿Qué? Nos chingas a tu... No, but he was legit like, well, we're waiting for you to send us an address. It's like, no me diste una dirección, no sabemos a dónde ir. And I'm like, Arturo, like, yeah, wait, ya contestó, you know.
She's like, mira, hijo de puta madre. All drunk.
Yeah. And luckily the venue was like 3 minutes away.
No, she was like, oh, perdón, ahorita te las mando. Because I could hear her. Because I'm guessing they're at a party, right? So she has to yell, like, che música está con madre, right? So she's over here, like, yelling. She's like, sí, ahorita te lo mando, whatever. And yeah, Arturo's like, oh, chingón, like 3 minutes away. So he was like, So he took off and we showed up. And like I said, it did look like prom, dude. Because I mean, it's a quinceañera, right? So it's understandable. Yeah. So you already know everybody here is like 13 to 16 years old. Like, yeah. And you walk outside, dude, and just morrillos por donde quiera. And especially because they were blocking like the whole entrance for everything. Like, there were un chingo de carros, right? So I was like, damn, this girl's popular, you know?
Yeah.
And we pulled up and we walked in. our main thing is we want to get there to try to set up, right? And set up the stuff. And this has happened a lot before, but it's like everybody always wants that like moment because it's a surprise, right? Which I understand. But it's like when we pulled up, they were like boom, 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 like and they were all the kids were singing Bad Bunny in there, they're fucking going ham in there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, best night of their lives, the hangover type shit. And we get, you know,
Yeah.
they get there and then like they have to turn everything off. And then that's the thing too, like we weren't ready just yet. And the acuerdas, like it took us like maybe like 30 seconds to go in. So it was just dark. It was lights on, fully on. I'm like, ya se acabó la sorpresa, güey.
Sí,
Like, and she saw us on Thursday. I don't know
Yeah,
if you remember.
apparently they went on Thursday.
They went to our
the
planta, yeah. And she, cause I remember because this girl was wearing a crown at the planta, and I was like, "Is she the princess of like Genovia or something?" Like from, you know, like why is she wearing a freaking tiara? It's like it's a Thursday.
Yeah.
Sun's still out, you know. Like, so we pull up, and again, it was supposed to be a surprise, but we played like the first 15 minutes. I see, you know, with every kind of like you said, like people were just like watching, like, the hell is even going on in here? Like I was just turned 5 minutes ago, you know. All of a sudden now we just see us like little Mexican us like chun 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 chun. It doesn't have the same effect.
Yeah, they liked it at first.
They did,
but I mean, the more you play and the more they realize that like we can't dance to this music.
Yeah,
you know? And
they get reckless.
Yeah, they started like, yeah, they're like walking around or like leaving the building.
Yeah,
and like this was more for the adults. The adults were like, yeah, like. Tócale, you know, I don't know. I forgot what they were asking for.
Like, dale, cabrón.
Yeah.
And the other thing about that too is that we always get that, and I don't know, it sounds bad, but like the girls, the quinceañera always feel like, I never know if they feel like this is cringe.
Yeah.
Because since now that cringe is like a term, and cringe is like everything apparently that is out of the. I mean, we talked about the Gen Z stare, right? We just come over there like they don't know how to respond to things.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what she was, because her mom was like really into it, right?
Yeah.
Singing all the songs, and querían que empecemos con la de Mi Niña Bonita.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And that, like, that song in general, it's like, I don't know how to describe it.
Well,
it's
it's
like
something that they're not used to.
I guess. So they're just looking around like.
They're like, I don't know this song. I can't relate to this song.
Yeah, exactly.
It's in Spanish. ¿Qué dice?
Right, that's the other thing.
¿Qué pasa, güey? They're like,
there's a language barrier there, so it's just like, it's good. I don't know these songs. Like, no song like that Bad Bunny, like,
yeah,
you know. And there is a, I think it's like a generation gap there. Like I think in their parents' mind, they're like, well, le voy a agarrar mariachi, you know, and to surprise them. And
that's
like,
the
wow.
tradition.
Yeah, and then like I think the other side of that is like a generation that doesn't necessarily understand mariachi and stuff like that. So they look at it. Again, I use the word cringe because that's like the face that sometimes they make, where it's kind of like, you know, they do the whole little hair thing. Oh my God, like it's giving Mexican, you know, it's just shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we played like, you know, without our mics or anything, and then they threw us to the corner, and then we finally like just started playing like for the actual party and stuff. It felt better because like now people could hear us a little bit more and stuff like that. And then that's where I really started noticing how young everybody feels, or just looks like. Buenas chiquillas y chiquillos. What was funny is that like every year, 2 years, 3 years, there's like a new style in like the kids' culture, and that's what I told you. Que todos los niños, like they were all wearing black hoodie, black pants, black shoes, and they all had like the broccoli cut. And it was funny because like. It's funny because if anything, that broccoli cut like knows they see no color, bro. Like, you know, non-prejudicial. Like they go to every kid and they like puede ser un Mexican kid, un white kid, or black kid, and they all have the exact same hair, which is hilarious. Like, and then I told you, I was like, look, bro, like there's 8 of them and they all look like the same kid.
Yeah,
like
they just copy and paste.
You would think that they were like los cadetes, los cadetes that used to do the mariachi, the quinceañera. Dances or whatever.
Los bookies.
Yeah, except these are no los cadetes, son los cadetes.
No, I mean.
But it's just trippy to see, man, because it's like every generation has like their style and stuff like that. And I think the old head in you just like, back in my day, bro, we had the chunti boots, the ones that were like.
Ni me recuerdo. I didn't wear them.
I didn't wear them either.
But I did see them a lot of, like, they were blowing up. That was like my freshman year.
Yeah.
8th year, I remember.
Y el tribal, güey, estaba hasta arriba, güey. like, and everybody was like,
Yeah.
everybody had like a dance and everything. It was good times, man. And like now they were dancing to like, what were they dancing? Because as soon as we
It was
finished,
like Bad Bunny, no?
Bad Bunny, but like reggaeton and stuff like that. It's funny because reggaeton made a comeback. Like that's essentially what their music is.
Yeah.
Like when you listen to like the early 2000s like reggaeton movement, like it sounds very similar to like the stuff that they come out with.
I just think it has more like mixing. Is that what we called? Like different effects.
It's just produced differently. Like there's more 808 kicks, 808 bass, like like what you hear in rap music.
Or they use samples? Because I don't think reggaeton was much about samples.
It had samples. Yeah, but it's now that sampling has become like even rap too. Like sampling has always been a thing in rap. I mean sampling, but like now they have the technology to like honestly, you could do whatever you want. Like any little sample, any little saying, you can manipulate it and everything. I feel like people are a lot more creative these days, so like they can make beats that are just like crazy. That's always interested me. I love music production. How like what was it? How creative they can be with like beats and stuff.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Make a beat with like the ding of a cup.
Yeah. Oh, como el Charlie Puth.
Something like that. Yeah.
He's the guy that has perfect pitch.
Yeah.
Like when Saúl he's like F sharp. Actually, that's a tritone or some shit like that, right? But yeah, and then as soon as we finished, we walked out and we all got scared by the robot.
Yeah. Because I saw him like walking from far.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no mames, we're Robocop, you know?
Robocop.
Because, you see this like, it looked like a huge guy from far, you know?
Yeah.
And then you see like all the cables and shit. What are those called?
I don't know.
Megatron. It looked like a
Megatron. I've gone to a couple of parties too, and maybe you have. Ustedes charros, you know, you go to a party. I went to a wedding like as a civilian one time, and they had one there.
Yeah.
It's just like a thing now. Yeah. Like it's like a party robot.
Yeah.
It's a robot that can't be contained, so they had to make them dance or some shit like that.
So I'm saying like must be cool, bro. Like you get paid to party. Like, this guy's just like
that guy's easiest job ever. Like he's walking on stilts, most likely, right? He's got because he goes from like what's funny is probably like a guy that's like shorter than me. He's like 5'2", but he's got like these stilts.
He's living his dream, bro.
Yeah, like, and they're all dressed up, and they just have like they're covered in lights.
Yeah,
and it's funny because like this is part of like the quinceañera or party experience now. Like he just walks in, they're like, bro, he gets a whole like WWE like entrance. He's like, make your hand, make some noise for Megatron, you know. He comes in, he's like, and he's all fucking lighting up and shit.
Yeah.
But he scared the shit out of me because I went to go get a plate because uno que tiene hambre, you know. I went to go get a plate or whatever, and then when I went over, I walked out and they're like, I was con el what you say, con el robot?
Con el Megatron.
¿Con qué?
Con el Megatron.
Were you the one that said that? Con el Transformer. Yeah. And I was like, what are you talking
about? I was just getting y'all like back to back because the first one was it was me and the mic, right? And we were kind of like chilling. And we're like, a la verga, you know? And he was just standing in front of us.
Yeah.
And like that's why we didn't go back in. Like, because we were all just kind of, I was just looking at like the show. I was like, a ver cómo empieza, you know?
Yeah.
And it wasn't starting like, because I think he was Mexican. Because I was talking to the mic about it, and it was like, no, it's like, es una persona, you know? Because then like, it really is an optical illusion. Like, he looks like a robot, but if you stare at him long enough, I'm like, these are jeans. Like, he was wearing jeans, and he was wearing like a t-shirt, and like, it's hard to see it for some reason, you know? Yeah. So me and the mic, I'm like, chinga, like, these are some Converse, no? And then
the guy under the mask is like,
yeah, bro. And then I guess his manager, I don't know. I guess his manager like came out. He's like, no, que todavía se está cambiando la quinceañera, que todavía no sale. And he doesn't say anything, bro. He was legit like in the character, like
he's like, oh,
yeah. He was just kind of like standing there, like nodding. And then Arturo walks out with con la caja, right? And I'm like, Arturo, te presento un amigo. He was like, he did like this señora scare. He's like, oh, he like se agarró el pecho, you know. He's like, no mames, like, si me asustaste, you know. And then I think the next one was Paco, because Paco got like really close to it, but he didn't notice it. And I was like, look, Paco, like, look up. And he's like, ah, la verga, you know? Like, everybody was just falling, like, back to
Sí,
back.
güey.
Y luego saliste tú, güey, and you're just like...
Yeah, because I was holding my plate. I was just like... No, I was going to Megatron. And I was just like, what do you mean? And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's because estaba negro, like the not racially, like his armor. He was black. So I just looked up and I was like, oh la verga, because you don't see it. It's nighttime. So I'm like, what the hell? I was like, it's fantastic.
Yeah, we were all kind of like looking at him, and then they're like, "Ah, yeah, vas, you know, like go do your thing." And he's walking inside. He's like, "Pata." And like the manager, I guess, he like switches something up, and he starts like glowing up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "A la verga." So now you see him like on the stage. He's just doing all these movements, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Se va a caer. Te vas a caer."
Yeah. And it was funny because that's when the el papá de la quinceañera walked up.
Oh yeah.
And he was just looking at, hey, you guys did a good job. Like, I appreciate you guys coming through Kentucky. And then
He said like, I didn't know you guys were coming.
yeah, I didn't even know you guys were coming.
Yeah.
And then like she's like, yeah, like I'm paying for everything. And then like Vino el Robot is like, I'm paying for shit that I don't even know what I'm paying for. But
Yeah.
he was like, what in the hell is even that?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, come on in, man.
Yeah, it was funny. He was just like, and then I felt that for a second. I was like, yeah, you just end up paying for shit that you don't even fucking know. You're just like,
Yeah.
like, who did this? I was like, I don't know, but it says that Bruce whatever paid for this. Like, I'm Bruce. Like, what the fuck? It's like, oh, well, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Nice doing business with you.
Yeah, bro. That shit was funny though. And then they had like weird food. Like, they gave me like food at the end or whatever, me serví or whatever. They had like 9 different types of meats but it wasn't like I always assume everything's Mexican or like from a Mexican restaurant. And this one wasn't. Like, I think it was like another race or like another nationality. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't want to say what it was. It was just like, it was different. Like, the thing I got was like puerco, but he gave it a weird name and it had like orange in it. I don't know. I got it. And then like, I thought it had little fried dough things. And I was like, oh, pues, a little chimichanga, you know?
Oh, los huevos de toro.
I don't know. Was that for what it was?
Yeah. ¿Te lo comiste?
Yeah.
That
How do you
one?
know? No, you don't know if it's really that. That's what Paco was saying. He's like, no, wait, son huevos de toro.
Oh, you were saying that?
Yeah, it was Paco saying this shit. And I was just like, I don't know. Because I asked the lady, I was like, what is this? She's like, I don't know. She's like, I just work here. Like, and then there was another thing too. There was like a thing in skewers and it looked like bacon wrapped, bacon wrapped. So I thought, oh, it was bacon wrapped chicken or bacon wrapped, like, I don't know, potato. I don't know. But I pointed, or like a shrimp.
Okay.
And I ate it and it was like sweet. And I was like, what is this? So now I'm wondering, like, what did I just eat? Like, what if it was like, pues sí, like nuts?
¿Te gustaron?
I was a little sus eating it the whole time. Like, it's funny because I was like a little kid. I'd be like already eating it. But I'm just like looking at it. And it was dark. So I was like, I don't know.
Nah, güey, yo volteé hasta el se todo pinche.
Just going ham. Like, no, dude, it was just, I mean, I ate it all, but it's a little unsure of like what that's the part that scares me,
No, pues provecho.
Yeah. Because y'all didn't get anything, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get something.
No, I really did stuff myself with like the cutesy food. Like,
What'd you eat?
I ate like 3 taquitos.
Oh.
But like they're not taquitos, they're like tacotes. They're like this
So
big.
you ate. If you eat 3,
I didn't think we were gonna like eat after.
Yeah.
We hubieran avisado, güey, because I was starving.
Yeah.
So I was like, por si no comía los 3 and like the next 3 days, bro. I'm set with this.
Save a taquito per day, way. One, y luego el otro, y luego el otro.
And yeah, that was our week.
That's all we did, man.
Dear diary.
We didn't do that. Dear diary. It's like, todos me la pelan. Querido diario. Todos me la pelan. Yeah, but it was a relatively slow weekend just because of that. Like I said, I think going into next week, we're going to end up getting some more work because it got postponed or whatever. But ahí va. And I think this week, también, going into this week, we have a little bit more work and stuff too. And then it's getting closer to baseball season. So, like, that's going to starting for me, like, las prácticas and stuff like that. The baseball season, man.
So what does that mean, bro?
We were just talking about this, but like I had to tell Arturo, man. I had to tell him that es que tengo muchas cosas pendientes,
So you would rather leave us, bro, for your your third family?
Third, pues ya tengo. I have a lot of families. Holy shit.
See, wait.
That's because that's the thing, man. Like, I've been noticing that I get busy as hell, man, con muchas cosas. And it's not, it's like I told Arturo, like I had to, I always send him like my dates of like what I have like coming up and stuff like that. But then like como con todo que es músico, like shit pops up or like things that are like unavoidable, like you can't really go around it or stuff like that. And it's not just that, like with the Rangers, also like the teacher aspect, like as a music director from school, like you're required to go to certain events and stuff like that. But it's for the betterment of your kids, right? Like they're competing, and I think that's the one thing that a lot of people don't realize. Like you have a responsibility to kids. Like for them, like this is everything. Like, well, they go to school, right? But I meant like they don't have anything other than maybe their after school job and school.
Yeah.
Other than that, they don't have any other avenue that they play music in or anything like that. So like the mariachi is like their extracurricular that they do stuff for, right? So like I'm always having to navigate like my life to also accommodate like not just like my gig group, but it's also like the kids because I have to do stuff. So like we have competitions coming up and things that are coming up, and I think that's a good topic to get into. Like a lot of kids that say they want to go into music
Yeah.
education. A lot of them ask me like how do I do the time management and this and that, or like what would I suggest they get into it? And I'm like, honestly, dude, it's like, what do you actually want to do? Because I mean, once you start committing to all these things, like it starts making your time like a lot more limited for stuff.
And it's not playing with us because he's not gonna play with us for like the next year.
What? It's not a year.
The next 2 months or whatever.
No, yeah, I was telling you, it was like going into the month of April. I'm like, oh, maybe it'll slow down, but then it's like, no, then.
No, ¿sabes qué, güey? Dame el moño, güey.
Uh,
Dame the bill buckle.
yeah, the branding. Start taking like things at a time, like one pair of pants, just the one leg, the right leg. No, but it's just it gets hard because también like I'm essentially an employer. I'm the employee for Allende. So when I talk to Arturo about these dates, like it feels like I'm talking to my dad, bro. I was talking to my dad, like when I used to tell my dad, like, no, and stuff. You're just expecting like either the ass whooping or like the regañada.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, what'd you say? Because I stopped after we got back from our gigs. Like I stayed for a while, like to talk to Arturo.
Yeah. And I had her know before too. They're gonna miss a lot, and we were talking about like how to work with it, right? Asking people to like take your place or whatever.
Yeah.
And so when you said behind, I kind of figured like, well, it's probably talking about that. And I was like, I don't want to be here for los putazos, way. Like I'm like driving off in the distance, escucha el pinche like, ka, ka, ka. Like I'm like, I don't want to be here for that, bro.
That way you would have been like, I would have seen you like in your car window, and you would have been like. Like, chivato,
you're like, Arturo, dale. You know?
I'm like, ayúdame, cabrón. And you're just laughing and pointing.
I'm like, traitor.
Yeah. No, it's because I tell him, and like I guess there's no good way to like hear that news. So he was just like looking at me like, and I felt like I was disappointed in my dad. I was just like, it's because I'm sorry, bro. Es que pues, uno que chambea y tiene muchas cosas pendientes y. Please, bro, don't fire me. That's how it becomes.
You see him like, or that rather that I'm like, I'm using Indeed to apply for jobs. No, so a ver, güey, mi bolero para el Mariachi full time.
Shit. Hey, Loa, I'm gonna message back like, hey, wait.
You got me. I was like doing this. I was like poking my nose, bro. Me tienes ahí grabado, güey. Because I was like this. I wasn't even saying anything. And you're
I was like, shit, man, I can't do everything. Fuck. I try my best.
Chivato.
No, yeah, but I'm gonna hit him up on Indeed. Like, hey, wait, is this about me?
He's like, no, buddy.
No, bro. What are you talking about? He's like, I'm trying to get a golpe player. What the fuck?
I'll see you in 2 months. Like,
yeah.
And then like, hey, güey, no, pues muchas gracias por tu servicio, güey. You know?
Cállate, güey. I'm like, he's texting me right now, bro. Fuck.
Cuando puedo pasar por los trajes, tú dime, güey, you know.
Like, nah, wait. You're gonna have to come over, bro. We're gonna fight about it.
You're like, cuando vengas, güey, te voy a partir tu pinche madre, güey. Like,
I was like, just come try to get the trajes, bro.
I dare you, bro.
I dare you, bro. Yeah. But, yeah, man. So, I thought todo tener que mandar unos vagabundos por ahí que toquen la vihuela.
I've been practicing more vihuela, bro. I fucking suck. I think so I was gonna say, because I'm playing and I'm like, suena chido, and then like I record myself and then I hear it, I'm like, suena culero.
Yeah. No, it's like I told you. I think the hardest thing about vihuela or just in general is the fact that you're like the person that sets the tempo. Like they say it's guitarrón, which is true. It is true. But
I think guitarrón like accents it.
That's what I'm saying.
Like a vihuela player is essentially like the metronome.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So like I'm more used to that.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I hear you, I'm like, I don't really like. It's cool when like trumpets and violins like do the accents with us, but I'm more worried about just clicking with you.
Yeah, it's because I mean that's what the violins are gonna feed off of, regardless. Like they're trying to listen to us to, pues para que se queden en el tiempo, you know. Yeah. But I think you've said this before too. But when you bring in like someone else, you're essentially bringing in somebody with different tempos, with different styles in mind and stuff like that. And so when they come in, pues, they kind of set their tempo. So it does affect the overall group in that way. Because in retrospect, I guess you could be saying like, okay, well, I know that Sammy's always going to go at this tempo and at this feel or whatever. So if they start like that, y luego este nuevo violero or whoever comes in doesn't have that, I mean, pues obviously it changes the group. Like if they can't vibe with it the same.
And like the less chaos. The less chaos you have, the better. So it's not. It doesn't really help when you have someone helping you out, and you're like, "Hey, we play this song, we do this, we do that." It's gonna be this fast, like, or you're kind of like nagging them throughout the song, like that's too fast. Hey, like slow it down. Hey, like no mames, you know.
Stop.
I think you just have to work with what they bring in. Ya si le están cagando excesivamente, where they're like playing something too fast or too slow, which has happened. That's when I'm like, un poquito menos, poquito menos, menos. You know. But I think you just have to work with what like they bring. You can't really be on them. I'm not the type to be like on anybody. You know, like if someone's fucking up, I try my best to help. But if not, I just kind of go into like maromero mode. There's this kind of like every song has like a reference where like I have also been out there enough where I know where every song is like in their basic.
Right.
So it's not hard to click unless someone is coming from like another set group, which is also happened, and they play their own version. Yeah. Ya pues ni modo, way, you know, because they're like, no, te sigo. I'm like, you're not doing it though, you know. So like, I have to follow you, and pues that's gonna be my life for the next 2 weeks. Because
I'm still gonna be here. It's just not every day.
Exactly. O sea, in one song se siente, güey.
No, sí, that's true.
You know?
Yeah.
And
I feel the same. It's like whenever I have to play bass cuando tú no vienes. I mean, like...
I was just once, bro. So it's good. And it was just one hour. I came to the next one.
Mocos. Fuck.
Because I'm loyal.
I know what you mean. It's like whenever I do play bass, like for anybody though, like I'm used to hearing the tempos that I set. Or like whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And like that's the thing, like I played with Paco before too. And like with Paco, he's not a vihuela player per se. Like he's a guitar player, right?
Yeah.
That's what he plays mostly. So like in that sense, like I would play bass.
Bro, Paco just yearns for the public, bro. Like he would rather not play. Like, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
because
like,
he's a performer. He's I don't know how to describe him other than
like he just wants to be free to express himself.
Just
like,
that right there. He just wants to be free, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Get andar, you know.
Yeah, he really hates like well, I'm not speaking for him, but to me it feels like he really hates like playing and singing.
Yeah.
So when he has to play well and sing, I feel like he feels like sáqueme de aquí, you know.
Me están secuestrando.
Yeah, because any chance he gets to sing, he puts away the guitar. He puts it in the most dangerous place that he can think of. There's kids running here. Aquí.
Aquí mero.
Aquí mero.
Where the kids are doing like front flips. And he's like, aquí la dejo, güey.
And he goes and like sings his heart out. Like he really like opens up and he's like, or like he's making jokes with the crowd or whatever.
Yeah. That's because I mean, you look at his dad, you know, his dad is the same way, you know, he performs. So I think he gets that from that. So like he's comfortable putting the guitar down and like, because some people like, I don't know if you've talked to people like singers too, like they don't like putting
they
it
hide
down.
behind the instrument.
Yeah, they hide behind it. Yeah, it's like a shield, you know, Captain America over here and shit. And
which is a good coping mechanism.
Right.
You know?
I think I'd be the same. Like I've always said that I think I'd rather just wear sunglasses. No quiero que me vean. I'm like Julian from Big Daddy.
I was gonna say Silvestre Vargas.
Yeah, I'm just también. I'm just like, you know, so they can't see me, bro, when I have the sunglasses. But no, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's different when someone brings in like their estilo, their tempos and everything. So it kind of does affect the group, which is why like I had an idea to do like a little. I don't know, spoil it. It's like a class that I want to do, like to talk about. Okay. Yeah, I want to talk about like how Vihuela does really affect.
No, I'm like it's a spoiler.
Yeah, it's a spoiler. But como te decía, yeah, but I'll be back. I'm still here. I'm just I'm on autopilot.
Autopilot.
Nah, Arturo will get that reference.
Oh,
it's on
the one
click.
The one person that listens to a podcast,
right? Arturo always like sends us a video. He's like, because it's always like us talking about him. Like, I'm sorry.
He did say that last week. He was like, I feel like you guys were talking about me. And they're like, fuck, ya la cagué.
He was just like, no, era
otro jefe.
Otro vagabundo.
La verga. I did not say that.
I just like saying that, vagabundo.
Why?
Did I send you that?
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, it just means like un vago, just out here. Doing bad things. Right? It just means like escuincles?
No.
No? What does it mean?
It's like
See, you don't even know.
No sé.
Because there's a car club. It has to be around here. I sent y'all one. They had a sticker.
Los Vagos?
No, it said Los Vagabundos. I was just like, the fuck? So I took a video of it. It's hilarious.
I remember. I think it's like a negative connotation.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Google Translate.
It's like they're like thugs.
Yeah, I was gonna say that,
That's
but I didn't want to say something wrong. Lazy people. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, it means lazy people?
Yeah.
I always just thought it was just like bad kids, bad boys.
I mean, essentially, your parents hate it when you're lazy. You're enjoying your Saturday morning, bro. You're just watching CW.
Yeah, I used to watch CW.
And they're like, they get home, they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are these dishes dirty? I'm like, it's 7 a.m.
Zapata pelona, güey. You're just like wiggling your toes like that. You're
like, what? I really was like, hey, bro, we're like, I'm like having the time of my life, like sitting like on the sofa. And I just hear like the door getting unlocked. I'm like,
about to get yelled at.
Yeah, they come in, they're like, ponte a barrer, que no mira todo esto cochinero. I'm like, yeah, boy.
You're like Patrick with the broom backwards.
¿Qué estás haciendo? I'm like, oh, que la chinga.
Fuck. I can't do nothing in here.
Anyways, that's enough trauma dumping. Should we do the Charro Chat?
Yeah, we'll do Charro Chat. We'll get you guys out of here. Let's see. Let's go into mother flipping the first one. First one for Sammy. Who got this? What? I can't read. Who you got winning the WBC this year? Also hope you guys are doing good. Appreciate you, bud. So do you know what the WBC is?
World Baseball Series.
Classic.
Yeah. Oh, is that what Mexico's playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the World Cup, but for baseball.
Okay.
So like the countries play each other. Like right now, there's actually a game today. We're gonna go watch it today, but it's Mexico against USA. So vamos a partir la madre. We're just gonna come in like placata and just get the shit out of the baseballs.
Is Mexico good?
Eh?
Is Mexico good?
They beat the shit out of them last year.
For real?
Yeah, or not last year. It's because this happens every 3 years.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like the World Cup. 4 years, right?
Yeah, World Cup is 4 years.
Fuck, that's such a long time.
It's about to happen again.
Yeah, it's about to happen again. Well, if we have a country. But yeah. But every 3 years the World Baseball Classic happens.
Okay.
And they really like the people that represent them, like porque they could be. I was just telling this to Zara. They could be like Mexican players, like que juegan en las ligas mexicanas and stuff. But you know how MLB is, like the major leagues, like según los jugadores mejores. Those players are eligible to compete as well. Like if they have Mexican nationality, like by one of their parents.
I gotcha.
So like some years, like one for example, Nolan Arenado, he played for USA last time. Porque tiene un papá o mamá, no sé cuál, is white. Like so he's white, but he's also half Puerto Rican.
No.
So this year he's playing with Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he's just kind of like, you can do that as long as one of them, your lineage goes back to one of those. So like all the people that are in MLB that are Mexican are eligible too. So we have a couple of players that are some in the major leagues, but they're also playing for Mexico.
Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and they're essentially all battling each other in the same way the World Cup is, but for their country.
Okay.
Yeah, for the country of Mexico, USA, Nicaragua, Netherlands, everything. But yeah, that's who's gonna play today. So we'll see what happens. Who's gonna win? I mean, it always like last year. It's always Japan, bro. Japan and USA.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, last year Japan. No, last year. I keep saying last year. The last time they had the WBC, Japan se los chingó. But the year before that, the time before that, it was USA. So USA created baseball, right? But I don't give a fuck. Que gane Mexico, güey.
A huevo. Yeah. I think Arturo asked me, like, ¿a quién le vas en el Mundial? Pues a Mexico, güey. You know, like, that's yours. But after they lose. It's usually, it's always like a Latin country. Like the last time we were at Argentina. Mm-hmm. The time before that, I think it was Brazil.
Well, they're in the WBC too.
Yeah.
Brazil. Yeah.
So.
Los Mexicans.
México, güey.
Aunque perdamos, güey, it don't matter, bro. We bleed green, red, and white, bro.
Hey.
This person says thoughts on the album La Fiesta del Mariachi from Vargas.
I wish it was on Apple Music.
Is it not?
No.
I think I've seen it on Spotify.
Is it? No. Look it up.
Did it just come out?
No, it's an old album.
Let's see.
It's a good album. I like most of the songs there.
La Fiesta del Mariachi.
It's like a red album. Tiene un chingo de decoración.
Oh, wait.
What?
Wait. I need to look up Mariachi Vargas. Point is, I haven't listened to it.
You haven't listened to it?
Chingado policía, qué pedo, güey. No, maybe I did. I don't remember.
Es el que tiene, pues, ¿has visto el mariachi? Tiene la Me Haces Falta, You're gonna recognize the...
Es que no me la sé, güey.
Listen to it. That's a good album.
It might not be on Spotify. I don't see it here either.
Yeah.
When did it come out?
No sé.
Oh, wait. Is he saying the old one? Like, I thought he was saying about like a
he said the
latest
album, right?
release.
He said thoughts on the album La Fiesta del Mariachi from Vargas. I only know one album.
Por eso digo.
It's this one.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that. Yeah. I just don't see it here on Spotify. What else is on there?
That's what I'm saying.
Does it have the other tracks?
I'm trying to look for it. That's a badass album, though.
Yeah, I've seen... Pues ahí también tiene la de... A esa mujer, ¿no? Comes from that one? No, I'm fucking tripping. So. I have seen the cover art, though, so I have heard it. Nah, pues sí.
That's the thing. I don't know why they make it so hard.
To listen to mariachi sometimes? Yeah. I do realize that, too.
Because all those albums that I have on like my iPod, they're not on Apple Music.
That's probably how I heard it then. Because, so back in the Disney, we used to actually have to share music. Like, we had to share music. So, like, you would get an album, I would get an album, y luego se la pasaba al Víctor, güey. I'm sorry, Vargas. Like, Vargas wasn't getting any profit. I'm sorry. But it's because that's the only way that you were able to listen to these albums. That or, like, physically owning the CD.
Yeah. Where, you know? Like,
yeah. Like,
on the bus.
You'd have to go on eBay and, like, search it up and try to buy it or whatever. So, yeah. I remember, like, when I was just a mariachi fiend back in the day, all I would do was just listen to all those albums, like, on repeat. Everything.
Todos los Perder.
Yeah.
It has that song.
Por eso digo, like, I would just listen to them on repeat. So, es como una chamba, way. Like, I'll be, like, fuck, I've never heard that song in my life. What are you talking about, Arturo?
Yeah.
And then he'll play it. I'm like, oh, that one. Yeah. I've heard it. So that's the same thing.
Sale.
Yeah. And right now, like if you were to tell me a song, I'm like, oh, yeah. In my golden years, that's what I was listening to. I was just, listen to the song and just jam out to it. So my thoughts are, it's pretty good.
No, yeah. I think my favorite song is the Me Haces Falta. Did you listen to? Yeah.
Yeah.
La chingona.
Yeah.
Good taste.
Yeah, good taste. Good job. This person says, best food from gigs or favorite snacks between gigs. I'm not a glizzy globler like Arturo is, but I was just telling this to my wife. My favorite thing about taking a road trip with my parents, road trips was just meant like go visit family, and they lived like 2 hours away. But my favorite was because I didn't have money back then to like buy my own snacks, so like my dad would just be like, "No, pues agarren algo," bro. I was like, "Bet, bro." So like the fat kid in me, my 3 food groups were chips, a snacky snack like a candy, like or chocolate because I love chocolate, bro. I fucking love chocolate. God damn it, and Mountain Dew. Yeah, Mountain Dew's his own food group. Yeah, I love Mountain Dew.
Okay.
So for me, it was like a bag of Doritos. Doesn't matter which one. I just like Doritos. Most likely like a Recess, a Fast Break. You ever had a Fast Break before?
Mm-mm.
It's an orange bar made from Recess, and on the inside it has like nougat.
Yeah.
Fast Break and or a Cosmic Brownie. But you know why I stopped eating those?
Why?
Bro, it's this big and it has 500 and something calories. I think my wife said it best that like life was so much better and funner when we didn't know what calories were. Because like now I look at everything like that's way too much sugar. That's way too much calorie. Like I'll still eat it. But like I'm just like fuck.
Now
man.
you have like that guilt.
Yeah, dude. And I told her that the last thing I would get was like a big Mountain Dew. And I would I would go to town. That was my favorite, man. So those are probably, I think even now, those would be the things that I would buy. Like if you just gave me free reins and everything was 0 cows, no chingo. ¿Y tú?
I was very sad. I was very upset, distraught when Red Bull took away the blueberry.
Recently.
The blueberry.
The blueberry.
Red Bull. And they traded it for cherry Yakura. ¿Cómo se llama?
The new one is called Cherry Sakura, no?
Is that? It basically means cherry blossom.
Oh, that makes
That's
sense.
what it means.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's a good trade.
Yeah.
I like it. So I'll get that. I try not to get like real food because I don't like feeling full like at gigs or like te da como el mal del puerco, dicen. Like you just get like really drowsy. You know?
Yeah.
So I'll get some chips. I like Doritos too. Or I'll get the jalapeno cheddar Cheetos. Tan con madre.
I kind of like have a low key like for those now. Sometimes I didn't really like them, and now like I'm kind of like they're all right.
You're welcome, bro.
I think you might have influenced me. Yeah, maybe I don't know.
And sometimes I'll get like fruit.
You do get fruit.
I think it's a good snack, and I like to share con los compañeros. I'm like, ¿quieren uvas? No, chinga su madre. Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah,
but I still like to share.
Yeah,
it's piña.
I'll eat a pingüino.
Oh yeah, pingüinos.
Really
I haven't had
pingüinos.
that. I haven't had those lately.
So
have you
good.
tried the new Hershey's pingüinos?
Yeah, I did actually.
They're not that good.
Yeah,
we got excited. Yeah, they're not that good.
I expected more.
Yeah,
I guess is
me
what
too.
I'm saying. Like
the OGs are they're it. You know, I think they're doing a good job. Like we made this, we're gonna stick to it for the next 60 years. You know, yeah, that's what it is for me.
Cool. Yeah. Bet. And then last question. Last question. This person says Jorge Arandia is the modern day Vihuela brand.
Where the fuck you get that? Oh,
it's on the questions.
Because you skipped one. Oh no,
I didn't.
Jorge Arandia is the modern day Vihuela brand.
Yeah.
Was it?
I don't know.
Right?
I'm actually about to go pick mine up. I'm gonna go to Guadalajara, and I'm gonna go get it. I'm a little scared. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I have been. The reason I ordered it was because I have tried other brands, and I do want to like reiterate that I'm still like into Roberto Morales' instruments. Like they've always been my preference. And I've tried Rubens and everything too. I like Rubens. I've had a couple that I've kept over the years and stuff too. But yeah, like I just don't think I've ordered. Sorry, I ordered Meras before. I've also ordered Hermanos Mora. So I've tried a bunch of them. So like now it's just like I had been seeing a lot of people posting about them and that they look really nice, like how they're built and everything. So like I hit this guy up in 2024, like for one, like just to be like, hey, like se puede o no, you know? And I basically ordered it or put myself on the list. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And he had told me, yeah, just talk to me February of 2026.
La verga.
Yeah, like so he put me on that wait list essentially.
But I mean, it felt like he was pretty responsible about it.
No,
like
no,
he stuck to the date.
Yeah. Exactly, like February 2026. And then because once you send money to someone in Mexico, there is a little bit of a factor of like, hey,
Look at that bottom.
You're not scamming me, right? Yes, sir. You know, no,
so
but
you can no longer send messages to
yeah, I'll get blocked all of a sudden. WhatsApp is like, you know, filing a complaint against me or something. But no, he's been really respectful the whole time and telling me the whole process, and he would send me pictures and everything. Like it was todo bien, you know. And then suddenly he hits me up in February. He's like, oh, well, aquí va la vihuela. I should have it done by the end of the month. I was like, shit.
Like I forgot about you. Like,
Yeah.
I unfollowed you.
Yeah. No, but yeah, so I'm gonna be going down there. So I guess I will let you know what I think about it. Like I'm excited to play it. Plus I got to like design it like to my preference and stuff like that. And
was it Pepe that has one? Someone
Pepe has one. Yeah. Ismael over there in San Antonio has one. Other guy named Abel has one over there too. I've seen them a lot, like where people like, and they keep them. Like you never see them for sale. So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me just try it. You know, I mean, see if it's good. I mean, I know I don't discriminate on vihuelas. Like I'll try whatever. But like I said, I have tried these other brands and I haven't. Not that I haven't been impressed. It's just it wasn't my style of play or whatever. So I just wanted to try some new. So I guess I'll let you know how that goes down. Yeah. And if you guys have any suggestions on what to do in Guadalajara, because no sé qué hacer. That's the other thing. I've never been to a city in Mexico. Like I've always wanted to go to Ciudad Mexico just to check it out, but they tell me it's huge. And then the other part of that too is where I go was Ranchito. You know, it's small. And then my wife's part of town too. Like hers is bigger than my place. Maybe you know it's more city like, but it's still very north. Like this is like Mexico. So I'm like, I feel like I'm Mexican, but not like this. You know. So
well, I would ask more for the places not to go to.
Bingo. Probably too. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going outside at night. Nomás voy de turista.
Are you going by yourself?
Yeah. I'm just go get some tacos real quick. And then I'm going to ir al hotel. Y voy a mirar las caricaturas. Yu-Gi-Oh!
And then I'm like, we sit there más pobrecito, güey. They're going to be like, damn, those are new shoes, bro.
Estos ya están viejos, güey.
Not over there, bro. Like,
Estos son recién robados. Yeah. No, pues we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'll let you know what's up with the vihuela. I'm excited. A ver qué pedo. All right. I think that's it. I think we're done. Right?
well done or not?
No, I don't have any more. Did I skip one?
I think so.
Oh, my bad. I did skip one. What's a reasonable price to charge per song in Talon?
I think we're doing a good job charging. Do we charge 30 or 25?
We charge 25. Wait. No, yeah, 25.
25?
I mean, I've heard of people charging 30, but it's like with anything. Like, you set a price and people are willing to pay what they're willing to pay for it. Like, they kind of decide that. So, like, if you put 25 and you're the kind of person that you're like, you know what, this is too expensive, then you're not going to get songs, you know? Because most people don't get one song. They get, like, 4 songs.
Yeah.
Or 5, you know? So back when we used to charge 20, like we knew that the guy that was already like 3 songs in, he's probably gonna get at least 5. Like he's down to just throw 100 on puras canciones, you know?
Yeah. That's usually it goes. They have like like $100 bill.
Yeah,
And
they're
like, acábenselo.
yeah. And now that we charge 25, I think it's inflation, but it's also because we had been at $20 for like the longest.
Yeah. We were like the Arizonas, bro. We kept that at 99 cents.
Yeah.
And then one day it was just like,
Yeah.
An opinion that I have is that we should charge more for popurris.
I think certain songs,
Like when they ask for the Principio, way and El Talón,
yeah,
that song is like 8 minutes.
yeah.
That song is like 8 minutes long, bro.
Pues cuando te piden la de Veracruz, it's the same thing.
That was what I'm saying. It's a popurrí.
Yeah.
Right? And they take up a long time.
Yeah.
And usually they're more complex
Mm-hmm.
because they have like key changes and they're by Don Pepe Martinez, whatever. So I think if you're asking for something that takes up more time, because you're looking at time when it comes to talón, I feel you should charge more. Something like Principio should be like at least $40, $50 because you're getting this whole show for free.
No, it makes sense because.
¿Y sabes qué más? No, no, what?
No, I'm just saying, like, yeah, it's I think you said it best. It's like if there's time associated to it, like time is money. So like us spending the 8 minutes to play this long potpourri for you could have been us another 2 songs in somewhere else, you know, with the next guy or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think an extra $5 isn't crazy.
No, well,
like 40. I don't know.
Like I think if you're thinking about it, like we're playing a potpourri usually has more than 2 songs.
Yeah.
Right? And you should at least charge for a song and a half. That's my thinking. We're charging 25.
Yeah.
Was half of 25?
17.
What?
Wait. What's half of 25? Hang on. Let me
It's like
figure this out.
12.5.
Right. I was just
Just run it up to 15, wait. Córrales 45.
Sí, güey.
That's not even right.
You lost me at math and half of this. I'm not a math guy. I'm not even a music guy. I don't know what the fuck I am.
Point is, I think you should charge more because it's more time. It's más complejidad.
Yeah.
¿Y sabes qué más? No te creas. Yeah, that's just my thought.
Yeah. No, yeah, I think it makes sense. So what's the final verdict? How much should you charge? What's a reasonable price?
I think 25 is good.
25 is good.
Because I don't like 30 because you can't get that 100 in because it's 30, 60, 90.
Yeah.
Right? Unless you make 50 a song. That's the next best.
Fuck. At that point.
I just think, like, if you look at it from a client point of view, no que es batallar, güey.
Yeah.
You know? Like, when you're thinking, like, 30, and like you said, like, I gotta do math to ask for songs. You know? And I don't have, like, that change.
Yeah.
So I think it's easy to just make it, like, 4 songs for $100. Está bien.
Yeah.
Right? No pasa nada.
Yeah.
Dan, 100, 200.
Here, damn.
Yeah.
Give us a tip.
No la tienes que pensar. I think that's what gets you. Like, si no la piensas, they're like,
yeah.
Síguele, güey.
It's because the whole point of talón also is that people buy off of impulsivity, you know?
Yeah.
It's like when I went to the Riverwalk in San Antonio, my wife was with me. I estaban los taloneros. Una canción, I'm like, I got money in my pocket. I was like, dame 3, cabrón. You know? And it's just because, I mean.
Échame pelea de perros, you know? Like, it's just like.
Some stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like, el corrido del Sammy Ramírez. Like, ¿cuál es esa? Te estoy diciendo, güey, tóquela, güey. It's like a stupid request. Yeah. Eso sí, cóbrale 100 al güey. But yeah, so yeah, I think 25 is a good number.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see it too.
Está.
Cool.
You're welcome, bro.
Okay, ahora sí. Well, guys, this was episode 178. Hope that you guys enjoyed listening to our rants and whatnot. Going to next week was Monday. Oh, we can still do an episode, I think. Before I take off. I know.
Neta me lo jures.
I'm taking off on Tuesday.
Where?
I just told
¿Quién te dio permiso?
So I think I can still do Monday, but we'll see. Hopefully we can still do an episode next week. Next week is spring break for me. But after that, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think that's it. Keep liking, subscribing, and sharing the podcast with your significant other or Sancha or whoever, whoever might like to listen to us. So
Someone else like, ya ves, yo sabía.
someone just got slapped. But yeah, just make sure that you guys keep sharing and keep having fun. You got anything?
Yeah, you guys have a good weekend. Chamban. You go to school, have a good spring break. Chamban.
También.
On the spring break, send this to your grandpa. Show this to your grandpa. A ver si les gusta. And we're like, no le entiendo. Pero igual, que nos tenga ahí en what is it? Like playback?
And so Leapfrog iPad. Yeah.
And you guys have a good weekend.
Yep.
Chamban. Nos vemos.
Bueno, pues, appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys next time. And